Hey guys, just near JHart Modelworks. So I don't really have an update for you on anything model building wise. I didn't get any chance to really work on anything. The engine parts are painted for the Cobra. A little bit of work was done, not really enough to update on. Last weekend we had the countertops installed. They look beautiful. There were some challenges. There still are some challenges. But I figured, why not go ahead and let you guys see what we've got going on. All right, guys, so this is the reason why we have pretty much nothing done on the Shelby Cobra. So these are the new countertops, as well as the new sink. The sink is actually really awesome. It has a cutting board. It's super deep. It's got this little mat thing, so you can actually, if you're straining noodles, you put your strainer on there, pour everything through. You can use it for drying stuff. There's a bunch of uses for it. However, because this is super deep and no one bothered to check where our plumbing comes out of the wall, this Saturday we're going to have a plumber come out, and he's going to actually have to come in and lower the drain pipe because the drain pipe is too high. You can't install the garbage disposal. You also can't install the drain for the dishwasher correctly. It's kind of stubbed in sideways, so they're going to be fixing that this weekend. We did have to have a fight with Home Depot's interior team, which is their department that does these kind of installations. But yeah, they finally have conceded and are paying for most of the plumber for that, because no one at Home Depot's interior team ever thought during any of the times that they were looking under there, either during the sales portion or during the measurements for cutting everything, no one thought maybe we should make sure that this sink will actually fit with their plumbing. But we do have the tasty beverage station reinstalled here. It's where we make the coffee. Love these countertops. We were supposed to be going with a cheaper granite called Uba Tuba. However, they were out when we were supposed to go and pick our slab, so we took a day off to pick a slab and then got told that day, oh yeah, they don't have any slabs. So we'll have to reschedule. Then we got told on the day they were to reschedule, or shortly before the day to reschedule, oh, they still don't have any. So we're going to let you have the black pearl for the same price. This is actually a more expensive granite. We weren't going to complain. I like this a lot better than the Uba Tuba anyhow. Then the whole backsplash is the same matching granite. I really like that because this was all flat white construction paint that stained badly over the years, and you just couldn't clean it. No matter what you did, you couldn't clean this at all. On the other side of the kitchen, they also did the cabinet and the backsplash for where the microwave goes. And then you get back to my little corner of the world. As you can see, everything has been deconstructed again. My paint is gone. Most of my tools are gone. Everything that is in the two cabinets that sit right here, they're all gone. This countertop here was a problem. So I would like to have had my desk put back together. All this was done a week ago. It was done last Friday. And when they installed this, I asked them how long I needed to wait before I put weight back on it. And they're like, oh, this stuff dries really quick. This will be set in like a couple of hours. I was like, wait a minute, I'm putting a fish tank on here. And yeah, that 10-gallon tank is a very small tank, but by the time you put water on here, you're easily looking at about 100 to 150 pounds, depending on what all's in the tank. Really probably closer to about 110, but I kind of stretched it a little bit just to emphasize that we're putting a lot of weight on here. They're like, well, maybe you should wait till in the morning. I waited until Saturday night, so that was 30 hours. I reset up the fish tank because I figured, you know what? If I'm ever going to have an opportunity to set that small fish tank back up, now would be the time. So those of you who have been with me for a long time know back in 2021, we had a real bad ice storm in Texas. And when we did, all of my fish in both of my aquariums died. I've not had a really active aquarium since. It's just been sitting here. It's had plants in it. I haven't really done water changes. I haven't kept it up. I did nothing about the algae. The Java moss took over the whole tank. It was just a big ball of mostly dying plants. I figured now would be the time to start this tank over. If there was ever going to be a time, because I had to drain the tank to move it off of this counter to begin with, it's already pretty much drained. All the weight is off of it. Now's the time to just break it down and start it over. As soon as I set the tank back up and put water back in it, within 20 minutes, this counter was leaning. So they had to come back out and do it correctly, because apparently the guys who did it the first time used the wrong stuff and didn't use nearly enough of it and didn't put in the metal support bars that are supposed to go under there. It's fixed now, so hopefully this weekend the tank will be coming back to this corner. Speaking of the reset tank, here it is. Now, all the Java moss that was on that wood has been removed. Most of it was dead anyhow. Most of the Amazon swords are dead. I'm not entirely certain if these are going to recover or not. I'm very hopeful though. You see that one really green leaf in the middle? I'm hoping that that will kick off new growth, and then I'll just be able to remove these severely wilted leaves. There's another one back in the corner that I'm hoping kicks off. The Anubias, for the most part, is in really good shape. I was actually able to split one piece into 3. And then there's another one. So we just kind of stubbed those in there. And we did pick up a new piece of Texas Holy Rock. Hopefully when we do get some new fish in here in a week or two, that will be a really good place for them to kind of swim in and out of. So I don't know. Hopefully it looks good. But yeah, I'm going to have a nice new aquascape to look at. Alright guys, so that is a wrap for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's not model related, so for those of you who stuck around and watched, thank you very much. I appreciate you watching and supporting the channel, and I will catch you guys next week, hopefully with an update on the Cobra.